Hello, hello, hello. Lisa Zimmer here. I was so inspired by convention that I have on a pretty dress today. I dressed up almost every day because I got to speak at something almost every day, which was super fun and especially super fun to see all you guys. But I got so inspired. I did my makeup today. I put on a pretty dress. Hey, Miss Ginger. So glad I got to see you this week. Yay. Hi, Melanie. Oh, I get to see Melanie in Springfield. Yay. Oh, I'm so glad you mentioned that. We're going to talk about post-convention tours. I got to get me a link. Excuse me. Wrong pipe. I got to get me a link so you guys know where to go get your post-convention tours. But just like always, Google doTERRA post-convention tours. So I'm going to be in Springfield, Illinois on October 18th. So I hope you can make it to that one. So let me give you the lowdown here. All right, if you're just joining me or joining me from YouTube on a replay or watching a replay, I'm Lisa Zimmer. I'm a doTERRA Blue Diamond. All that means to you is I love to help as many people as I can, not only learn about doTERRA products, but this is a business-focused video, so I love to teach you how to do a better business. I worked way too hard and not smart the first 2 years of my business to reach Diamond, learned a lot, took a step back and said, this is simply not easy enough. What can we do different? And so I created the Zimmer system to help us reach Blue Diamond. And because I cannot stand to see people make the same mistakes that I did, if I have the opportunity to share with you how to prevent making mistakes, I'm going to do that. Right? So what we do here at Lisa Zimmer Essential Oils Biz Tips Facebook group, this is a free Facebook group. It's not a full service group. We try to answer our questions. We do the best we can. We have a full service Facebook group course running all the time. And right now, that's called WWZD5. What would Zimmers do? And it's already open, right? It's been open for a little while. You can ask questions and we make sure that we answer them. We answer every single question in there, right? And we load graphics for you to use for free. We always load a tool for you to use included in the price of that group, and the tool alone is always worth as much as the class. So basically you're getting a free training program. Right, so it officially starts Wednesday, but I've already put some tips in there. I already have a really good tip in there. People are so excited coming back from convention. I'm teaching you what to share and what not to share, right? There's a timeline, a very specific timeline for sharing specific topics, and if you do it wrong, you're gonna shoot yourself in the foot, all right? So marketing and sales is my jam, and I have some tips in there already. I started early because I didn't want people coming back from convention and sharing things too early that they shouldn't be sharing yet, right? So get in WWZD today. It's only $29 today. It goes to $39 on Wednesday. So get it today, all right? Normally, I don't give you that much time for the early bird special, but with convention coming, we extended it, all right? So get it today, 29 bucks. All right, so I tell you for 2 full weeks what to do every single day to take not just what you learned from convention. I'm going to teach you anytime there's a new product launch, how to handle it properly to get the biggest bang, right? For the least amount of work on your end, right? The most amount of education and support on your customer's end, and how to represent doTERRA best, how to do everything right, okay? There's already an engagement post in there, right? I tell you exactly what to say, where to post it, and give you all the images to use, okay? So that way we can start making sure everybody knows about these products. We're gonna educate you on the products, give you testimonials, everything you need. That's just one small piece of it. What we're teaching you is how to get ready for the next 3 months of the year, the 3 biggest months of the year. And if you're not ready and taking advantage of property marketing for October, November, and December, you're making a huge mistake. So this is my favorite time of the year. because our businesses blow up, right? So we need to get ready. And I found a new passion for oral health care because a friend of mine who's a doTERRA diamond, she was getting ready to hit blue, was working on blue, and all of a sudden fell off the face of the planet. And it turns out she had a root canal that had been done, and the infection from years and years ago was never remedied, made her very, very sick and bedridden, right? For I think it's been a year, okay? And so I started doing some research on oral health care and found some amazing information for doTERRA and amazing research. And I put together for you an oral health care insert that slips easily into your doTERRA trifold, so you can use it for a whole bunch of different ways. Ready? This is included for free in your WWZB course, okay? So we're going to talk about this too. This insert, right, it's 3 on a page, and you just cut them and slip it in here, and they're professionally designed with our graphic designer. So I want to teach a class. I'm going to use the trifold, I'm going to slip in the oral health care insert, and then what comes with it are the auxiliary pages to help you with the topic, with everything to teach. You literally can just read the pages, the support education pages. Show me all your hearts and thumbs up if you had an awesome time at convention and are loving what you're bringing back and learning. All right, so oral health care insert. Plus, if you're new here, I need to slow down because it's post-convention, so there's probably a lot of new people here. I have a surprise just through tomorrow, right? Our trifold, our intro trifold is $16 just till tomorrow. 20% off just till tomorrow. If you do not have the intro trifold, or you do not have builders that have the intro trifolds, you need to get this for their business, all right? I do not compete with doTERRA Empowered Success. I work with doTERRA to create the tools that fit in and complement Empowered Success, right? I give you a smaller, simpler option to teach your courses, or you can teach with Natural Solutions brochure, and our tools fit together, right? My tools are approved through doTERRA, they're doTERRA compliant, and I pay doTERRA to be able to put their name and materials on here. So it's so, so important for us that you make sure, if you're a sharer or a builder, that you purchase an original. These are all copyrighted, so it's also illegal if you don't purchase an original tool to use, right? Because everything we do here at Biz Tips is free for you, but it's all funded with the sale of our tools, okay? So all the people that I have to pay to get all those free tools for you in the files tab and get all of our videos downloaded and uploaded to YouTube so you can share with your teams and your customers, I had to pay people for that, okay? So I come here free every single week and educate all 30,000 or 32,000 people in here for free, but please make sure you follow the rules and purchase our tools legally so that we can continue to fund that and keep coming back, because we love doing this, right? But I got to pay peeps to do it, including doTERRA, right? So get your intro trifold. How else do you use this outside of class? Watch the posts in here, Lisa Zimmer, Essential Oils Biz Tips. You're going to see people at convention were enrolling people all over the place that they never did before, okay? I want you to see those posts. People enrolled Uber drivers, Lyft drivers, hotel workers, servers, waitresses, waiters. We had someone, I love this story, ready? We had someone use their doTERRA trifold. I'm going to teach you. You take this baby everywhere you go, right? Keep them in a pencil case. I'm looking for my pencil case, but my purse is in the other room. Keep them in your pencil case because you're always going to run into people that need one. All right, so I met Michelle Howe on here a couple months ago, and she's amazing. So she's stuck in my brain, right? She bought my trifold, bought my vendor pack, and bought a make and take, and learned my whole system in 2 weeks and enrolled like 10 people at a vendor event, and she'd never enrolled anyone in a vendor event before, right? So the trifold. You're going to use these at vendor events. You're going to reach in your bag and hand them to strangers and talk to them about your products. Guess where she met someone at convention? Got oil supplies booth or tent, right? So she's in an oil supplies tent at doTERRA convention with 40,000, 50,000, however many people were at convention. And the guy holds up a roller bottle to her and says, "What's this?" And she said, "Well, that's what you put your oils in." And he's like, "Hmm?" And she said, "Are you familiar with doTERRA or essential oils?" And he said, "No." Show me all your hearts for that one. He said no. He wandered in off the street, was in town doing business. She gave him a trifold and has an appointment with him to talk to him about doTERRA essential oils, using the oils, and possibly the business opportunity. A guy wandered in off the street at the biggest convention in the state of Utah. And because she had her trifold in her purse, right? He's not going to lose this. That's why we don't do business cards, right? The business card is this big. So I learned this. I used to be a marketing and sales specialist for a data warehousing company where we did all the marketing for healthcare systems, right? Super ironic. I used to teach hospitals how to market properly, right? Do their billboards, their mailing pieces. I would design entire campaigns for them. So ironic, right? You don't use business cards. People lose them. They don't lose a trifold. You put your face, right? I'm giving you the lowdown here. Make sure you're paying attention to these details. You put your face on things. I don't care what you think about it. I don't care how you feel about yourself. You put your face on stuff. Now it just turned from a piece of paper with no emotional connection and triggering no emotional feelings whatsoever to a marketing tool that psychologically triggers emotion and creates a human connection because your face is on there. Get my trifold, get your face on it, right? Best $20 or today only, right? $16. It's never been on sale before. This is convention special, right? So get your teams, if they have not gotten their trifold, tell them to get their trifold today. lisazimmer.net/shop. Make sure they get WWZD so they can learn what we're going to do for convention and oral health care insert. Okay. All right. So Michelle's going to enroll him. And then all she used was a trifold, right? If you can print these at home, okay, you get a digital download. I very intentionally did not do printed materials because I want to save you money, frustration, and headache. I used to buy printed materials and tear pads. I had a stack 4 foot high when I transitioned to my materials of tear pads and brochures. 4 foot high, all wasted because something changed and made them out of date. New oils came out, made them out of date. New kits came out, made them out of date. So they were all garbage, all right? Sad, very sad. We're talking thousands and thousands of dollars. This digital download, right? If you get it today, today's Monday, the 16th, $16, normally $20. Hasn't been on sale in 2 years. Right, $20. You can edit this forever. doTERRA changes the kit, log in, edit your document, change your kit. You never have to pay for this again. Or if that's not your jam, right, and it's going to cost you more than $20 in time and something gets changed, just log on and buy a new one, right? I want to give you printing tips. Use HP Instant Ink and get a decent printer. I'll go take a picture of my printer. I post it like every month, right? And decent paper. It costs me 3 cents per side, right? It's a 2-sided piece of paper. I just put the class in a box with doTERRA's permission, tweaked it, used my words. That's what makes my tools special, is my design and my words to tell a story, to get people to take the action that we want. That's what makes the Zimmer system special, right? Cost me 6 cents to print this at home, right? HP Instant Ink, 6 cents at home. on a very reasonable printing plan. All right, or you can load these to Vistaprint or wherever, customize and print, right? So personalize, personalize, personalize. Your trifolds go everywhere. When you go out to eat, they go on the table with a sample of deep blue and say, your feet probably hurt today. Thanks for being an amazing server. Here's a little something extra special for you. This is pain cream. Rub it on your feet tonight when you go to bed, or anything else that hurts. Trifold, deep blue sample, and try to make a connection with these people, right? You want to converse. You want to become a good conversation starter and incorporate this into conversation, not just run around handing out trifolds everywhere. Tracy says Uprint has some great prices for labels too. All right, so trifold, trifold, trifold. Every single person sharing and building in doTERRA should have the Zimmer trifold. Complements doTERRA's tools, okay? All right, because you're not going to go out and about and carry around Natural Solutions 10-page booklets and whip those out of your purse everywhere you go, right? This is the new business card. Right, so trifold, trifold, trifold. Read all the cool stories. Let's see, what else? Lyft drivers. There's so many. Everybody's already posted them. Go check out the post. All right, so we can move on with the video today. All right, I want to talk about the tools for WWZD5. People are asking, what is this WWZD business? All right, so one of my jams, I guess that's my new word, jam. One of my jams is words. So it's so important that you have confidence, right? Our tools build confidence, and be able to use the right words to get people interested in what you have to say by using as few words as possible, right? So that's what we focus on in WWZD, is teaching you where to find the opportunities, to find builders, to find new leads, right? We always say, oh, I'm out of people, my warm market's dried up, right? That's what we teach you in depth in WWZD. What kind of classes to hold that aren't selling classes, to plant the seeds for a whole new network, right? We teach you about women's wellness events, giant vendor events, and how to run your own, how to network with other MLMs, right? So that's what makes WWZD special. People from other countries are saying, well, we aren't getting the convention products, so what good is this course for me? That is one teeny tiny part of it, right? And you're still going to use our marketing system and marketing schedule and plan, right, to launch new products for your market whenever they come out, regardless of what market you're in, right? And then when you do get these new products, you're still going to have access to WWZD5 forever. I no longer close my courses. So all of the WWZDs, if you've been in them, right, you can still go back and revisit them. Even if you did last November, it's still open. You can go back and revisit them, okay? So super, super important to get on WWZD5. Today, the price goes up $10 on Wednesday. And the oral health care insert, what's really cool about it as well, it's not just good for speaking to the public. If you have a dental professional, right, you're going to approach your dental professionals with our dental professional trifold. We have a professional series to teach you how to start approaching businesses using our trifold. You sign up your dentist with your dental professional trifold because it talks to them about how to incorporate it into their business. Then the dentist is going to put on display, and you're going to have them purchase the intro trifolds, and they're going to put this out with the oral healthcare insert. Once WWZD is over, we'll put the oral healthcare insert up for sale. But again, you want to at least get in WWZD because you're going to get it free along with the training course, okay? So then they will put the insert, and then you're going to launch your dentist and how to be a fantastic builder, okay? All right, so check out our tools on lisazimmer.net shop. The most important right now, oh, and our hostess trifold. All right, one of the reasons people aren't as good at building businesses and getting classes booked, like say your Norwex lady, is because is because we didn't have a tool, right, that empowered us to say, hey, right, we love tools because it makes us feel more comfortable to have a piece of paper in hand that validates what we're saying, okay? So when you have the hostess trifold in your hand at class, and you have your binder, your Zimmer binder, your Biz Tips binder, right, at class, you're going to have this open, okay, at your class over on a table with all your Zimmer make and take and teaching topics. And you're going to hold up your hostess trifold and say, I'm going to teach you how to get more products for free. In fact, you can get some of the stuff that you made today and take it home for free. Let's get you on the books for a class. And here's our hostess trifold to help you, right? That reminds you to talk about it, reminds you to book that class from classes. We're not taking advantage of that enough. All right, you book your classes from your classes. Why? So they can get free stuff, and then let them pick from your Zimmer make and take handouts of topics, right? Maybe they want to do a class for men. Everyone should be getting here in the next month the Zimmer holiday make and take, all right? And so you put that on the books and you jam pack your classes October 15th through November 15th. You jam pack that time. People love to make stuff. So you're going to do your holiday make and takes. You're going to do your immunity make and take, right? Because once Thanksgiving hits, classes quiet down, right? Because everybody's too busy. I teach you this schedule in WWZD. But the point is, you have these tools to build on what you're doing, right? Just teaching a class does not build a business. You teach the class. You talk about the hostessing opportunity and give them a hostess trifold if they book a class. You let them pick from topics because people do not want another essential oil one-on-one class once they've been to class. They need something more fun that they're interested in, that lights them up, right? We all have special stories about doTERRA. Immunity is my passion. Skincare, hair care are my passion, right? Your audience are all going to have a different passion, and you're not going to be able to grab them into this awesome lifestyle if you're not speaking to their needs and their passions, which is why we have 30 different make and takes to choose from. Maybe they're obsessed with yoga, right? So make sure you're offering different classes. Get good at your Essential Oils 101, top 10 essentials, whether you do it straight from the trifold, natural solutions, or do our top 10 essentials make and take. You're going to get good at that, and you're going to offer that regularly, but you're going to offer other topics to grab more people who aren't just interested in healthcare. Right, so yoga, or yoga make and take, is for yoga and relaxation. And I know you guys love this one. It was written by the amazing Paulina, right, who specializes in this category. So say it's yoga, all right? That's going to grab a new audience for you that you might not have been exposed to before, right? We have thank you for your service for emergency responders and military, police, fire, right? Start getting, we're all excited and pumped. Get your classes on the books. All right, so then people say, nobody's coming to my classes anymore. I don't care. You're going to schedule them. You're going to promote them anyway, right? I have seriously had a lot of classes where I am in this tiny town of 5,000 people. We have, everybody always says, oh, Eureka's saturated. Eureka's saturated. Everybody has doTERRA. We have 2 to 3% of the population in Eureka enrolled in doTERRA. I went back through, I know the population of Eureka exactly. My husband's the mayor, and I went through my back office and I found everyone that lives in Eureka. We have 2 to 3% signed up. Utah has, I think they have what, 5% signed up? That's 95% of the people in Utah do not have doTERRA accounts, right? So it is in your head. Also, just because people aren't coming to your class does not mean that they're not watching you, all right? I just helped someone enroll who never been to class, been inviting, not every time I have a class, right? A couple times a year, maybe every quarter, maybe. 4 years. I've been telling her about doTERRA. She's been seeing my class invites. She called on the phone. I enrolled her over the phone. She wouldn't have enrolled. People are like, how do you get so many people to enroll over the phone? Because they're seeing my events and posts everywhere. They're too busy to come to class, but I still promote class. Because every time I promote a class, I don't care if I've had 5 no-shows in a row. Until you've had 20 no-shows, you are not a legit builder. No-shows are still marketing. No-shows are still marketing. Every time you post about an event, someone somewhere sees it. The only way for them not to see you is for you to not be visible. So you get on a schedule, you be consistent. I have shown up here almost every single Monday. I can definitely count on my fingers, probably one hand, the number of times I have missed a Monday live at noon in almost 3 years. Every Monday for almost 3 years. I show up right here. Consistency. People, you'll be on people's tips of their tongues, top of mind awareness, whatever lingo you want to use, right? They know to come here. They know there's class at Zimmer's workshop one Saturday a month that they can come to if they're new and that they can come to if they're a local member. They know I do class on Facebook every Thursday at noon Central Time in Yayoils Public Education. They know it. People see it. And over 3-4 years of doing that one, right? I wear people down and eventually they enroll with us. But point being, that is because you have to have consistency, right? What day of the week are you doing a class? Don't have time to do a class in your home? I don't care. Go Facebook Live. Load it to YouTube. Do it on Instagram. Don't care. Educate somewhere. I'm going to write that down. Don't care. Educate somewhere. I don't care what your excuses are. Educate somewhere. Video, 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 people. Go live. You will not die. All right? Every single person I met at convention and hugged, which was thousands, and it was amazing, all of you feel like you know me and you've never met me. Why is that? I go live every Monday at noon, and I go live every Thursday at noon. We have developed relationships that surpass time and space, right? You've never had to meet me to feel like you know me. Here's what's beautiful about the business part of this for you. When you go live, Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, I don't care. When you go live, I don't care how good you are, how pretty you are, what you look like. If you play with your hair, right? That's my nervous tick. If you say right, I say right all the time instead of I don't care. You are going to attract the people that are interested in you. It's not about the people that don't like you or have an opinion of you that isn't what you want it to be. We're not worried about them. You're doing this to attract the people that connect with you in some way. Maybe it's your story. Maybe it's your age, right? 2 of my biggest builders are 65 years old and 75 years old. They're going to inspire other 65-year-olds and 75-year-olds to take care of their health, and they're going to attract their tribe. They're not trying to attract millennials or people that aren't in their world. if you go live, you're going to attract the people that connect with you, and your job then, enrolling them, is way easier. Why not go live and attract more people at one time? Put your message out there and find the people that want to hear your message and want to enroll with you because of you, not because you were an accident and they don't connect with you. You're going to have a better relationship with those people because they've already gotten to know you and they're saying, yes, I want to enroll with that person. If I build a business, I want to build a business with that person because we had a connection, right? You've never even spoken. I've never even spoken to most of you, right? But I still feel like we have a connection because we're getting to know each other. I pay attention to all the comments. I know most of your names, right? Right. Go live, you won't die. Go live, you won't die. All right. Develop these human connections that we're missing out on in today's technology. All right. You have to be in front of people. If you're not leaving your house and meeting people socially because you're too busy, right, then you've got to be seen somewhere else so they can get to know you better. Right. Hey, Zimmer, are you on the internet? Okay, just making sure because it keeps freezing. All right. So we talked about trifolds. We talked about how to use them when you're out and about, like convention. All right, convention was amazing. Make sure you get the live stream. You can still get the live stream. It's discounted to $40. Live stream is discounted to $40. I'm repeating myself because it keeps freezing on my end. And type in the code together19 to get the live stream for $40, and you have it through October 31st. Okay, get the live stream. Get WWZD for $29. Price goes to $39 Wednesday. Empowered Success. doTERRA came out with a course for Empowered Success. This Empowered Success course, the code is only good through tonight, according to my account manager. So Empowered Success, it's $97 discounted to $25. All right, you take WWZD first, order Empowered Success from doTERRA today though, so you get the price, and then do your Empowered Success along with my WWZD course, or you can wait and do it after. You have all through the end of this year to do your Empowered Success, right? But you have to get signed up for WWZD 5 right now. Okay, so Empowered Success, $25. It's going to teach you how to use doTERRA tools, right? Live, share, build guide. We use those as well. We teach you to use those as well. Launch guide, sales guide, right? Your Zimmer tools just fit in between. Empowered Success, $25 with the code Empowered Success 75, and it takes it down to $24.95, right? I ordered mine. It worked fine if you enter it right. You click apply coupon at the very top, right? One of the first things you do when it pops open is you apply coupon. All right, you check out doTERRA. Upon completion of the course, right, it's going to ask you for your information, and they're going to put 100 rewards points in your cart. For questions, right, I don't have the answers to all your questions for Empowered Success because it's not my program. You need to contact doTERRA if you have any trouble registering or the code doesn't work for you. I did Empowered Success, all lowercase, 75, Empowered Success 75, lowercase, no spaces. Right, they're going to put $100 in your cart. All right, they do not ask for your ID at the beginning. They'll do that when they're done. If you have more questions, contact the Business Advancements team. All right, okay, whew, I'm on a roll here. I'm trying to cover as much as possible. All right. Kiara just finished it and loved it. Awesome. Okay, so again, my tools and my trainings do not compete with doTERRA's tools and trainings. They are a complement to one another, okay? doTERRA, as soon as you enroll a new member, doTERRA sends an email series to your new members, right, to make your job easier. A copy of that email series that they're sending your new members, a copy of that is in the Files tab here. It tells you what day they send which emails, okay? And doTERRA, as soon as you enroll a new member, they send them a Live Guide, right? So I don't teach you how to go through the Live Guide with people that often because doTERRA already sends it, all right? So doTERRA has taken some of the work and training out for us, all right? But what I'm going to do in WWZD5 is I'm going to teach you how to incorporate the live guide where and when, all right? So it's very, very important that you don't overwhelm people with materials, all right? So what happens is we get excited about books and live guides and share guides and fill guides and this book I got at convention and the living magazine and the product guide and the booklet that comes with enrollment, right? I've seen it with my own eyes. I had new builders who got excited and wanted to give their enrollments everything. And then they come here, right, because we were enrolling a lot of people when we first started all at once. My builders were new. They'd bring people here for their membership overviews. People would walk in with a stack of booklets, papers, catalogs, whatever, this big, and be like, I don't get it. And just, it was too much, all right? So you've got to be careful what you give to people and when. Stop bombarding them with tools, booklets, and materials, okay? So I'm going to give you some very super specific plans for stopping the barrage of materials and information and scaring your people away. All right. It's just like the trifold and 60-second enrollment that we teach, okay? Doing a class with a giant booklet, right? People used to teach from the product guide. That may have worked for people that are really good at that, but most of us, all that's going to do is overwhelm people. It has to be so simple, and you have to give people information in bite-sized nuggets, or you're going to paralyze them and they will shut down and run the other way. All right, speak English, not doTERRA. All right, and don't word vomit, don't material vomit, right? They don't need all kinds of booklets and tools. They need a little book to get started and then a link to order their own. Why do we do a lot of these things? People are baffled by how I withhold some specific things from people, right? I do not set up people's LRP carts for them. I did that for 2 years. It was a huge mistake. I want people to set up their own LRP cart. Why? Post in the comments if you know why I no longer set up people's LRP carts for them, right? I wanted to because I wanted to make sure that they got taken care of. I wanted to make sure that the sale happened. I wanted to make sure they didn't have any problems, right? I'm a caretaker, and I caretakered myself out of business and out of opportunity. Post in the comments if you know why I do not set up LRP carts for people anymore. Now, if someone's absolutely and positively needs help with that and they're here in person and they're not capable of figuring out by themselves, I will help them. But instead of doing that intentionally with every person, I intentionally don't do it with every person now. Heather, yep, Heather and Jenna, yep, Heather and Jenna shall empower them, right? Here's what I lost out on when I was doing it for them. I lost out on the opportunity to see who was capable, right? I was assuming people were not capable because the old LRP system wasn't great. And I didn't want to lose out on opportunities for people to get their products sooner. But what I was losing out on was more important, and that was identifying independent people in my organization. People that can set up their LRP cart by themselves, that can figure out how to do things by just reading my FAQ posts and my FAQ system. Those are my future shares and builders that have the ability to go far because they can read something and figure it out for themselves. I like builders of all levels of abilities, but the builders with those abilities, we're all going to go farther together because they have a skill set that you need to be successful in doTERRA, and that's being able to figure out things for yourself, being able to Google it, right? Being able to look and pay attention. We've created an environment, a social paralysis, right? People are going into empowered success and saying, I don't see where to put a coupon code. It's at the very top. Slow down, focus, look. It says right there, apply coupon code. It's like the third line, right? But we've created this environment of doing everything for everybody now. So we made people not capable. We've made it so people aren't as capable as they used to be because now they're used to saying, I can't do it. Somebody tell me what to do, right? That's not the builders that I really want to work with, right? Because I want builders that are capable, that know how to Google, that know how to read, that know how to problem solve, that can figure things out, right? Right? Sometimes we overlook things, but it's usually because it's so much easier if we don't find it to say, I can't find it, somebody tell me what to do. I do it too, don't worry. Most of the time I'll Google or I just keep looking. But point being, when you do everything and you over caretake for your customers, you're denying them the opportunity to learn for themselves as well. They feel empowered and excited when they accomplish something by themselves, right? So stop mothering, stop babysitting. These are grown adults. These are grown-up human beings, and they do not need you to babysit them, right? If they need you to get on the phone and verbally walk them through it because whatever, great, do that, right? You're going to have older customers. Maybe they need to call doTERRA. Did you know every customer in doTERRA can call doTERRA 1-800-411-8151 and have doTERRA customer service do their order for them. It does not need to be you. I do have 3 people that I do their orders for every month. They don't have computers or they don't like to use them, but I'm friends with these people, and so I like to make sure then that I get to talk to them every month, so I still do it. All right, so you're going to have exceptions to the rule, but don't make it the rule, all right? That's the beauty of this doTERRA business. Unlike Norwex, unlike, I don't know, other companies that do MLMs much anymore, right? You do not have to touch and put your time into every sale, every customer experience, right? I just had 1,000 people or 1,500 people order this month already that I never touched or talked to, and my business grew anyway. I don't have to haul buckets. I built a pipeline. I have not worked on my doTERRA business hardly at all this month, almost not at all. Getting ready for WWZD5. Partnered with Aroma Tools. Our tools are now available on Aroma Tools, folks. I have a half a dozen tools launched on Aroma Tools. Yay, right? Developing my relationships, doing PowerPoints for convention, right? And we are within 500 to 1,000 PV of hitting diamond already, right? We got back on the 15th. I teach you in Biz Tips here how to make sure and get all your members on LRP by the 15th. That's why I thought this was going to be a terrible month. No offense, doTERRA, but Rosemary and Thyme didn't rock my world, right? We have products that we love, Breathe, On Guard, Balance, Serenity, Deep Blue, right? We love all those for free, but Rosemary and Thyme, I was like, all right, well, it worked for immunity, so that was awesome. It works for hormones, it works for adrenals, it works for hair. It's awesome, but I really didn't need any, so I wasn't like super pumped, right? I was hoping for a 200 PV special. But luckily, we did great education on those products, and we still hit diamond basically by the 15th. We're within hundreds of PV, okay? If you don't set everybody up with their LRP by the 15th, you all are coming back from convention and you have no idea what this month looks like for you. You have no idea if you're in trouble because you didn't educate well on Rosemary and Thyme because you were packing, right? I made sure I did one thing this month, and that was educate my existing members the first 2 days of the month, the first week of the month, on why they needed rosemary and thyme in their arsenal, right? So one thing I made sure I did. The one thing I have to do no matter what, even if I'm not enrolling for some strange reason, educate my members on products, right? So boom, we're back, we're almost done. Awesome, now I can decide, what am I gonna do for the rest of the 2 weeks, right? Are we gonna push for Blue Diamond? Are we going to get ready for October's launch of the convention products? We'll probably do all of the above because we're the Zimmers, right? But point being, you got to stay on top of things. You got to educate products. You got to know why you're doing what you're doing and why you're doing it when you're doing it. If you need help with LRP, whatever you need help with, right? Go to the announcements tab in this group, click it, and walk yourself through step by step. Trifold, what is it? How do I use it? Where do I get it? Why do I want it? 60-second enrollment, what is it? How do I use it? Why do I want it? LRP retention, use our LRP Love program. It's totally free. 90% of what's in the announcements tab, what's in this group, and what's in the files tab, everything in the files tab is free. 90% of what we have here, 95% is completely free, okay? Just make sure you buy your trifolds, buy your make and takes, and get into our WWZD courses, right? We're going to teach you how to maximize those things. All right, let's see some questions that you might have. Oh, I do want to show you a cute little thingy-majiggy that I got while I was gone. I love toys, right? So this, I'm going to work on later this year doing a new vendor event video. Be sure to just type in vendor in the search tab here. We've got these banners on our doorway. We've got a Dropbox link for that. Just in the search bar, type banners. We made probably a dozen different banners for you. They're free. I gave you my whole Dropbox for free. They're approved by vendor compliance, so you can use our new banners in the Dropbox. You can use our new banners that have the doTERRA Wellness Advocate logo on it. Download them for free, load them to Vistaprint or wherever. You can use those at your vendor events. Kayla and vendor event compliance approved our banners, okay? I have a vendor event package. At vendor events, there's a lot of new people here, so I'm just touching on some of this stuff. Vendor event, you want to get your trifold, you want to get your vendor event package, and look at the cutest things ever for your table. These are from Andrea Salazar. Oh, I knew that would happen. I lost your link for the website, Andrea. Knew that would happen if it wasn't taped on here. So I'll find the website for the Etsy site. If anybody knows Andrea's Etsy site. Hey, Zimmer, I think you have Andrea Salazar's business card in your wallet for the wooden displays. Would you look for that and bring that to me? All right, so these are awesome for class and vendor events. Okay, so check this out. I'm going to get the website for you. Did you find it? How cute is this? Right? It displays your trifolds. Oh, yay. I found it, Andrea. You'll be so proud of me. I told you I'd lose it if he didn't put it in his wallet. Rhino Family Creations. I'll post a link. It's an Etsy link. Etsy.com/shop/Rhino Family Creations. I'll post the link for it. Don't worry. How cute are these? Classes and vendor events, okay? You display your trifolds and you display your top 10 oils, okay? Here's what's super cute. You ready? Do the kids the Zimmer Kid Connection Make and Take or the Sensory Solutions Make and Take for your class and put the oils out, right? Like the kids line, put the oils out with your trifold in the top 10 for your next Kids Connection Zimmer Make and Take. How cute is this, right? So the kid connection make and take, right, from us does not include the kids line because they're already pre-made rollers, so there isn't anything for them to make. So these are super cute ways to display the kids rollers, right? There's 6 slats for the regular line and the new tamer. Just set one on the wing, set the new tamer in the middle. Display the kids line at your kid connection make and take. And then you're going to use your top 10 oils or your top 8 oils, right, on display for your class. Vendor event, right? You put out your top 10 oils at your vendor event with your pedal diffuser. Put your kids' stuff out, the Zimmer make and take on display behind it, right? So you set up your focal topic stations for your more successful vendor events. Watch our vendor event videos for that. All right, so super, super cute. And then here's another version. Display your trifolds and your top 10 oils. Classes and vendor events. So super, super cute. I'll post the link for her Etsy shop. All right. So what else do we want to talk about today? Convention. Everything for convention I'm teaching you about in WWZD. If you're joining us late or you're new here, go to lisazimmer.net/shop to get into WWZD. My friend Mandy has a detailed graphics package. We're going to give you some graphics and tools in WWZD, but for those of you that like Mandy Johnston's and use Mandy Johnston's monthly graphics package, she's got you all set up for convention. I'll put the link for that. Hers are a little different, right? You can get free graphics, and Mandy contributes there as well at Oils Bizdo Graphics. You're going to get free graphics in WWZD, but what she does is a little different. She gives you all the posts and an explanation of what to post on what day and everything to say. If you need that extra help, that's a wise investment for you, okay? Helps keep you organized, helps keep you on task, right? If that's not something that's in your budget or whatnot, then we have the Oils Bizdo graphics and the free graphics in your WWZD. That's what we do here. We offer different things because every builder is going to be a little different and have different needs, all right? Don't spend yourself out of business. It is not necessary to pay, right? I always tell you it's not necessary to pay big bucks for trainings. We have lots of affordable trainings. Yay. Hey, Paulina. All right. So Paulina joined us. I was just telling people about the yoga make and take. Paulina and I are working on chakras and some other make and takes for you. Hopefully those will be out here pretty soon. I'm super excited to partner with her on those. All right, so get your yoga make and take, get all your different topics and tools. Some great topics for this time of year, right? Emotional health and wellness, obviously, because of adaptive, right? And remember, no, our tools aren't updated with new products. So I don't do that. And here's why. My tools are strategically designed to promote the top 10 and help you enroll people, all right? And then help you with a really strong LRP. So same thing with our make and takes, right? So say you get the emotional edge make and take and you want to add adaptive. Awesome. Add adaptive. It takes 2 seconds, right? You do not have to spend another $25 with me, right? I did this for you, right? You do not have to spend another $25 with me to add adaptive to your emotional make and takes, right? So hopefully you have both emotional edge and balance your emotions. Add it. It's super simple. You open the file. If you can plop a picture here of adaptive, great. If you don't know how to do that, don't worry about it. Slap a bullet on there with adaptive. Put out your emotional rollers or emotional oils you're using for class and set out adaptive, right? Grab your tray. I want to teach you how to problem solve and stop. I want to teach you how to utilize the Zimmer tools the most and not feel like you constantly have to keep buying new things. Just get the Zimmer tools and work with them, right? So say you're doing adaptive and emotional aromatherapy, right? There's 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 slots. Add your adaptive oil, add your adaptive roller, and put your adaptive supplements right here for your emotional edge class, and put up your trifold, all right? Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. Then hand out your emotional edge handout, or if you're doing balance emotions, same things. Balance Your Emotions is geared towards the top 10 kit. All the explanations are on my website, right? So that's how you know the difference. Click the description and you'll learn the difference. Balance Your Emotions is top 10. Emotional Edge is emotional aromatherapy enrollment kit, right? So Balance Your Emotions, same things, top 10 oils. Put the top 10 oils on here. Put your adaptive here and put your trifolds over here, right? Don't feel like you have to have a tool that's custom for everything. Keep it simple, folks. And remember, my system is strategic and that it helps you enroll people, okay? It helps you enroll people. So don't go all willy-nilly and all over the place and miss the point of the process, okay? You want to make sure that you're helping people teach your class, you're teaching class to the basics. Great, announce new product, but you're focusing on the basics so you can help people enroll with a kit, get their account the best way, the most cost-effective way with a kit. All right, so I love teaching the process and reminding people to stick to the process. Stop buying new things all the time, right? You need your trifold. When something changes, edit it. You need your Zimmer make and takes. Build your binder with all 30, right? So the other way, I was shocked that people hadn't seen this video the other day. They said, well, I'm not doing classes lately, so I haven't gotten any new make and takes. Classes have nothing to do with make and takes, right? So they have very little to do, right? So you do the class, that's one teeny part of what our make and take handouts are for. They don't say make and take on them, right? So you should be using our make and take handout with all the people that aren't coming to your classes. You open it on your phone, you screen shoot it, and every 2 weeks or every month, send your downline in an email a screenshot of a make and take that's pertinent for the season, right? I created these so you can use them to enroll, to strengthen and build LRP, and to educate customers with those recipes and empower them, right? You should be using them to enroll people who aren't coming to class. Enroll them by screenshot, text it to them with the link generator to enroll with what's on the kit, what's on the make and take, right? It's not just for that class, right? Put them on display at vendor events, right? And create a focal point based on the topic of your vendor event. There's a million ways to use. You're going to put them on display at classes and get people to book classes off of classes and grow your business, right? Expand your horizons on how to use these tools and maximize your investment, all right? And stop spending on the next shiny new thing. Right, we'll cover some more of this in WWZD5. I've got to run. I got a 1 o'clock. I'm going to go get on my 1 o'clock meeting, and I'll come back in the next half hour and post links to all these awesome tools and toys and make sure everybody's up to speed on the Zimmer system. It was great meeting you all. Show me some hearts and thumbs up. If you had a great time at convention and are excited about the new convention products, yay! I'll see you Thursday at noon on Yayoils Public Education. Happy oiling!